Hello and welcome to A Life Full of Meaning. My name's Lisa and this is Glenn.
And together we make a weekly vlog
where we document our search for a more meaningful life. So, without further ado, let's show you how the week
unfolded.
Good morning and welcome to Saturday. Glenn's at work today. I'm manning the fort. We got a man looking at the chimney today. Dave, his name is, looking at the chimney, seeing if he can give us a price to fix that chimney and to see if we need scaffolding. He is currently checking that out, so we'll wait and hear what he's saying. I've got dinner going on. I've got some beef and carrots and some lentils, and we've got some carrot, potato, mustard, butter and cheese in there. We're going to call that rustic mash. That's what we're calling it. It's a bit rustic. I can hear some beautiful singing coming from outside. I can't actually see where it's coming from, but it's beautiful. It was my plan to go into Exeter today, but I didn't know the chimney man was coming, so it all depends what time he leaves, whether I'll get the train and head over to have a stroll around the city centre. We'll see. We'll see how the day unfolds. Oh, that's a pain. I didn't quite have enough mash to cover the whole thing. Never mind. The chimney man has come and gone. Trouble is, he didn't let me know he was leaving, and I didn't want to leave because I didn't know if he was stuck on the roof or not. Anyway, kerfuffle over. The man is safe and well, and I am on my way out. Now, it's early afternoon, and I did hope to take part in one of Exeter's red coat tours. I've missed those, but never mind. Let's go to Exeter. Let's have a wander around. I think they've got a John Lewis there, and I've got a £5 John Lewis voucher in my purse. And it's been there for ages. If I don't spend it soon, it's going to disintegrate. So there's a reason to go. It's lovely out here today. Really lovely. My return ticket to Exeter, £6.45. With my Devon and Cornwall rail card, £6.45. It's a bargain. I couldn't drive there and pay to park for less, I don't think. And this way I haven't even got to bother with finding a parking space. There is actually a train on the platform. Oh well, just missed that one.
At Newton Abbot, Exeter St David's, Tiverton Parkway, Taunton, Bristol Temple Meads, Bristol Parkway, Cheltenham Spa, Worcestershire Parkway, Birmingham New Street, Burton-on-Trent, Derby, Chesterfield, Sheffield, Doncaster, York, Darlington, Durham, Newcastle, Morpeth, Berwick-upon-Tweed, Dunbar and Edinburgh. This train has 9 coaches.
I've got to Exeter St David's, just waiting for the next train to Exeter Central. It's about 15 minutes. Literally the quickest ride. The weather is beautiful, bit breezy but beautiful. I saw the words clearance and stationery and I had to go and have a look. I was just trying to spot which direction John Lewis was in, and I turned around, there's a massive building that says John Lewis, so we're heading there. I've had a look downstairs at the stationery. Obviously I'm not gonna buy any clothes, but I'm just going to have a quick look. They had lots of lovely stuff in the women's wear, but obviously I'm not buying. Kitchenware department, up to the place to eat. So my £5 voucher was spent on cheese scone and a black coffee. Very tasty indeed. Just had a look in the charity shop, had a mooch around. Some fudge, oh that looks gorgeous, isn't it? Watching Wales v Fiji. Wales got a string of bad luck here. They've just had a try disallowed. Oh my goodness, this game's taken a turn. Wales are pulling it back. Oh, that was such a good match. England are on at 5 o'clock, but I can't sit around waiting, so let's get going. I do love Exeter as a city. Anyway, let's get back to the train station. I'd definitely like to come and watch some more matches though. How did I not notice this gorgeous white building before? Oh my goodness, that train was heaving. Yeah, there's rugby supporters everywhere. Well, that was so funny, that train ride. We were squashed on there like sardines. As we came alongside the coast, the sea was right in. The waves were really hitting the side of the train. And this one massive wave came and all the windows on the train were open because the heating was on. And basically this wave hit and all loads of water entered the train. I didn't catch it on camera. Everyone shut the window. I'm out of breath after walking up that hill. I think I'm a convert to women's rugby. It's such a cool game to watch. Anyway, Mr. Warner will be in a bit. Dinner's in the oven. And yeah, I can't wait. I'm a bit peckish. It's not been a bad day at all. And I found a new sport that I like watching. Women's rugby. That is it for me today. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning and welcome to Sunday. Glenn's gone off to work. It is another grey, rainy day. And another day where I've not had much sleep because my shoulder's been hurting. Not the best start to the day. So I'm going to do what makes me feel good. I'm going to potter about, do some cooking. I'm going to make another loaf of that fruit bread from This Mum Cooks on Instagram. I made it before. It was so good. And I need to make it again, quite frankly, because I need that sort of comfort in my life. I haven't got enough plain flour though, and I haven't got enough butter. So I'm going to head over to the Happy Apple, pick up a couple of bits, and then straight back here to get this going on. Got everything I need. Let's get this going on. Just got to set that aside for 10 minutes now. Just let the butter melt in the warm water and soften the fruit up. Then we just chuck in the other ingredients. So in with the 500 grams of flour, 1 tablespoon of sugar. That's all the sugar that's in this. And half a tablespoon of yeast. I'm using this one. The actual recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of ginger and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Run out of ginger. I know I said that last time I cooked this, didn't I? And I just threw in some mixed spice. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to throw in maybe a tablespoon of mixed spice. I'd like it spicy. Then we just got to mix this in. Great thing is you don't even have to get your hands in. All right, there we go. With clean hands, because all it took was a spoon. Now, I don't know what has possessed me. I don't know. But I've just dragged out every item of clothing that I own. I'm going to put together, you know what's coming, a 33-piece wardrobe. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a early autumn 33-piece wardrobe. Let's get this together. In about half an hour, when I'm in despair and there's clothes everywhere, remind me that I'm doing this because of the simplicity and joy it will give me every day to know that I haven't got to navigate masses of clothes. I knew it was a bad idea. Who on earth has this idea on a Sunday? Anyway, do you remember this? This gorgeousness I bought last year. Do you remember it? I think I bought it last October. Anyway, it was a little bit too tight for me last October, but guess what? Fits like a glove. I mean, it's so gorgeous. I don't know, you can't really even get the whole gloriousness of it. It's lovely. I mean, where am I going to wear it though? I think I should keep it and then just find places to wear it. I love it. Swishy and everything. Do you remember this dress that I bought last year at the charity shop? I love it still. This dress is about maximum sparkle and I love it. But it just don't fit right anymore. Gonna have to let it go. Things have taken a turn. Not a good one. All the trying on of clothes has made me arm hurt, so that's put me in a bad mood. I've just made a cup of tea and ate half a bar of chocolate, so now I feel sick. And there's clothes everywhere. It's not going well. And the other thing to know about my wardrobe, so far I've got 3 long t-shirts, 2 pairs of leggings and 45 shawls, scarves and bits, woolen bits to just layer up. I'm thinking maybe it's not a bad thing. And I've also decided I'm dumping the 33 item idea. It's going to be all the scarves. This has taken ages to double in size, but I think we're almost there now. Just got to fold it in on itself 5 or 6 times, then leave it till it doubles in size again. I have almost finished sorting the clothes out. I haven't. I've just put them in the other room so I can't see them. I will finish sorting them out later. Anyway, earlier today I shared over on Patreon how I want to start reading some poetry. Yeah, it's a long story. One of the things I decided I was going to do today is head over to the charity shop and get myself a poetry book. I just feel drawn to read some poetry. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish putting this stuff in the other room and then I'm going to head over to charity shop, see if I can find something. Well, I think we can class that as a disaster. A majority of the charity shops that are usually open on a Sunday were shut. The ones that were still open were heaving. I even went into the bookshop to see if I could find anything, but no luck. So I will pursue that search tomorrow. I've got some leftovers for lunch and I'm just going to throw this bad boy in. Oh my goodness, look at this. I've got some honey and water here. I can safely say the fruit loaf with the honey top is delish. Here's Mr. Warner. That is it for today. It's been just one of those quiet days of pottering and making a fruit loaf. So not a lot happening today. But anyway, we will see you in the morning. Good morning and welcome to Monday. A sunny Monday. I love a sunny Monday. There's going to be work going on at the Market Square for about 9 weeks or something, I think. They're redoing the paving and they're starting off by giving it a good old clean. Starting the day with coffee. I've got my collagen in there and couple of slices of the fruit bread. Mr. Warner, he has just returned from the Happy Apple. He went to make himself a coffee this morning and the milk was off. Nobody needs that first thing in the morning. So today, what are we doing? Well, Glenn this afternoon got another shift on Bob the Bus. He's learning routes and all sorts.
Route 1.
Route 1 is going to be on today. I forgot to tell you actually, the other day when I caught the bus into Paynton, I was sitting chatting to a lady. She was waiting for Bob the Bus and I said, my husband just started volunteering for Bob the Bus, and she was so happy. And then this other older gentleman came along who she knew and she said, oh, this lady's husband's just volunteered for Bob the Bus, and he was like, oh, that is marvellous. I always knew that Bob the Bus was useful, but I didn't really grasp how much it meant to some of the people that use Bob the Bus up until that moment. So, dinner tonight. I was thinking of roast chicken tonight, and then I was thinking we could use the leftovers tomorrow for risotto. And I'd had this thought some time ago. Mr. Warner randomly, just out of nowhere, said, do you know what I'd like for dinner? Risotto. I was like, oh, Mr. Warner, it's your lucky week. The road's closed today. It's nice to be able to walk down the middle of the road though, without worrying about getting run over. Let's get some deliciousness. I like a butternut squash. Oh my goodness. Do you think it's time yet? Do you think it's time? No, it definitely is not time for Christmas yet. We've just walked out of Morrison's. Started to spit with rain. Let's hope it doesn't turn into anything more major. So yesterday I went to look for a poetry book. Yes, I did. And most of the charity shops were shut. But I'm going to go and see if the Oxfam bookshop's open. Let's go and have a look. I'm going to take one to donate. It was my plan to buy one book. It didn't work out that way. They had all the greats, all the famous poets there. I got a selection of different types of poetry. I got this one. She is fierce, brave, bold and beautiful poems by women. The nation's favourite poems. I thought that would be a good one. Holly McNeish, Plum. This was a pricely sum of $4.99, this one. And 100 poems to save the earth. From that lot, I should get a good feel for poetry. I also picked this one up, The Purpose-Driven Life. What on earth am I here for? I just fancied that one. Mr. Warner, where are you off to?
I've got to go down to the bottom of the high street to take over the Bob the Bus for the afternoon shift with Chris, who's going to show me the way.
Show you the way.
Show me the way.
Well, have a good shift.
I will.
And I will see you later.
See ya.
Bye. Oh my goodness, I've had a right flurry of activity this morning. So, it all started when Debbie got in touch on Facebook and she said, can you join Patreon free? And I was like, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. Made me head on over there to Patreon and yes, you can. And there was a whole load of people there that had joined that I didn't even know about. And then I was thinking, but how can I offer something extra for the people that sign up to become a paid Patreon, which is $10 a month? And then I thought I could do like a Monday morning video. Once I've sorted out my diary for the week and I know what's going on, I could jump on Patreon, and for the paid Patreons, I could do a live. I wasn't intending to do a live at first. I was just intending to record a video and upload it. But then I thought it's just as easy to press the live button. I feel quite invigorated by all that activity. So I'm going to slow things down, finish my tea and have a flick through of the books that I brought this morning. Well, I've been sitting here with my cup of tea, reading my books. What I love about poetry, if you've got a very short attention span like I have, you can just flick open a page and read a poem. That's it. I just picked up this one that I randomly saw on the shelf and thought, oh, I'll have that. There's a lot about God in it, which I didn't realise. But what I do like about this book is whoever read it previously has highlighted sections of it and made notes. I love that. I am partial to doing that in my books too, because it's like the highlights. Bits are underlined and highlighted. And comments. I wasn't expecting that when I picked up that book, but there's lots to be going on with there. Anyway, that's enough reading and drinking of tea. I need to go and do some editing. Well, I've spent most of the afternoon on the phone chatting, first to my mum and then to my friend Dawn, and very lovely it was too. It is a beautiful afternoon here and I'm wondering how Mr. Warner's been getting on. He should be home soon. I've just thrown the chicken in the oven. We've got some cabbage and leeks here, sautéed in butter. They taste so good. We've got some potatoes, some parsnips, a couple of carrots. Good evening to you. Dinner was good.
Spence said he enjoyed it when I used to review the dinner. It was like a bake-off, but with fewer words.
Okay, with that in mind, Mr. Warner, how was dinner tonight?
Dinner was good.
You were going to say all right then, weren't you?
Yeah, I was going to say all right, good, same thing. So,
where are we off to, Mr. Warner?
I did a route today around Totnes on Bob the Bus 1. I've just said to Mrs. Warner, oh, do you fancy going out in the car for a run round my route? Because it's the only way I'm going to learn it.
Okay, so that's where we're off to. We're learning Bob the Bus Route 1.
Let's roll. Oh, can't roll anywhere until you've paid.
Come on, let's go. So where's the starting point of this route?
Down opposite the 7 Stars at the big bus stop.
Okay, are we heading down there first?
We're going down there first.
The bus route starts from where
number 8
that 80 is. So you'll come round here.
I'll come up here.
Yeah, let's all go on the bus route together.
This is over the River Dart, and then we go right here.
I'm on the lookout for Bob the Bus signs.
Some of them are quite hidden.
Yeah, they are. I
So
see
we
a bus
can
stop
put
there.
up
I don't think I've ever been up here.
No.
Oh, there's another Bob the Bus stop there. Oh, I bet it's a bit tight through here with a big minibus.
Yeah.
We know this bit of the route, don't we?
Yeah. That's like the first half.
Okay, so there's 2 halves of this journey, and we've done the first half.
Which I haven't done yet.
Mr. Warner did fabulous, and now I know the bus route. That is it for today. We will see you in the morning. Good morning, and welcome to Tuesday. Work day today for me. I'm working all day. Just setting my computer up there, and I'll be sitting down all day long. I'm looking forward to working today. I like it when I've got a couple of good projects on the go. I do like it. Anyway, today, got up early, been for a walk. My arm. No, least said about that, the better. I got up early, but so did the Riverford delivery person. Oh yeah, as I left the flat at 6 o'clock this morning to go for a walk, already had been delivered. Let's have a look what we got. Got some salad leaves. We have some mushrooms. Now this is great because I was going to buy some mushrooms today because we're having risotto. Oh, we got a pointy cabbage going on. We got a couple of leeks. Oh, I'm loving leeks at the moment. We got some carrots, some onions, and some potatoes. I'm going to put that away. Also today, Chimney man is coming. He's coming to put the caps on the 2 chimneys without caps. That is the job for today. I'm excited about that. It feels like a big job. It is a big expensive job. I'm excited that that one will be done.
I'm just going to walk over to the market square to see if I can see a man on our roof. If there's a man on our roof by a chimney, that means he's been able to get to it, so that'll be a bonus. I'll take you with me and do some sneaky camera work. No one up there yet. I wasn't up there the first time. Let's go and have another peek. Right, I can see Dave. He's on the roof. He's actually looking down the pots now, standing up against them. I can see him in the reflection of the building opposite, rather than going out and peeking on him. I can just sort of see him looking over. He's now standing up against the bridge. He's a braver man than me. It's tall up there. He's having a look down the chimney. Hopefully he can get all that rubbish out of there and cap it and then sorted. Anyway, I'll update you in a bit. It looks like the chimney man's got the 2 cows on. I'm on my way to Brixham to go and see the canopy man to see if our canopies are worth saving. These are the canopies for the boat, the speedboat. That's the canopies dropped off. Had a long chat to the chap. He said I could repair them. He said they're not in the best shape. They are 26 years old. Probably 27 years old, and they are a bit battered, and he said, to be honest with you, a better investment to have some new ones made by the time he'd repaired them all. So he's going to come down, have a look at the boat in a couple of days and let me know. It's not cheap, it never is. We've had quotes for canopies on narrowboats before and they're really expensive. It'll be good to get new ones for next year because it makes like a whole new room on the back of the boat. I'm just going to pop down to the boat, check out how much water's in the bilge and get those little bits sorted out. Here we are at the boat. I know there's water in the bilge, so I'm going to get that mopped out again. It's quite a regular job. So that's the water got out. I'll just show you. See, that's the engine. It's quite a big old thing. The water is down there. We've got the bulk of it out. There's a little bit of water still down there, but that'll be all right for now. It does look like it's going to rain, so I think I'm going to leave it there, head back to Totnes. Let's see if I can get back to the flat without getting soaked. I'm back in the flat. Weather outside's been horrible. I got home just in time. Mrs. Warner was really cold.
I was freezing. I was so cold I had to shut the curtains just to keep in some warmth. I didn't have this on this morning. I had my summer jumper. I was freezing. Put on my jumper, got my slippers out as well.
So that should be enough, jumper, slippers.
It's not, though, Glenn.
It's not. It's not bad,
It's not. It's too cold. That's what I'm saying. Too cold.
I've been out in a t-shirt all day. It's not too cold. Mrs. Warner's just needy. We possibly could go for a stroll down to the cake shop.
It is Tuesday. We need something delicious for Bake Off, Mr. Warner. I've got an umbrella.
Okay, you can use it and see you later then.
It will be fine. I've worked all day and it's been a struggle. You know my book that I'm reading, Feel Good Productivity? There's been lots of productivity but not much feeling good today. That's the way it goes.
Anyway, we'll see you in a bit.
The pharmacy has just texted me to say that my strong painkillers are ready for my dodgy arm. So I'm going to walk down and get them. The pharmacy just happens to be near the bakery, our favourite bakery, and it is Bake Off Tuesday. I'm going to leave you here because it is pouring with rain, but don't worry about me. I've got waterproof coat, I've got umbrella and wellies. I am weather ready. That's what I am. So I will see you when I get back. Mr. Warner is waiting here. He don't want to go out in the rain. I've just got in. Oh my goodness. It is raining so much out there, but I was super dry. Brolly, wax jacket, welly boots. Yeah, I did actually look like I'd just rolled in off of a farm. I have multiple good news. Number one, pharmacy. Add my tablets, and I've got lots of them as well. I've got one box there and a box there. So let's see what delights they are. Some stronger painkillers, hopefully. I went into the bakery and it was just before 5:30, which is their usual time of starting their end of day sale. And I was like, oh, you've got your end of day sale on? They went, oh yeah, we can do that now. So I got these gorgeous pan au chocolat. Oh, they're nice. They'll be nice. And because you can't go in that bakery without getting any, I brought 2 of their finest cinnamon buns. So, cake and drugs. Everything I need for a nice evening. I've been chatting on the phone for ages, catching up with the kids. I need to get dinner going on. It's 6:45. Where's the evening going? Anyway, let me get this going on and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Mr. Warner is putting draft excluder on the windows. It has been a little chilly today. It's definitely a draft coming in. I love cooking risotto. Did I say that? I do love it. I love it because it's a lot of chopping and stirring. And it involves wine as well. I just like any recipe that has those things. Anyway, whilst I'm cooking, Mr. Warner's just emptying the dishwasher. He's a superstar. While he's tidying up, I'm going to make a mess over here.
Last time, we kicked off with cakes.
That's perfect timing. Dinner is ready. Bake Off's just about to start. So this is a real TV dinner. Mr. Warner, dinner review.
Yeah, no, I like risotto. It's good.
And for dessert, Mr. Warner? Well, that is Bake Off over for this week. We could switch over and watch B, but we're not going to. We're going to save it for tomorrow. That is it for today, and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, and welcome to Wednesday. Guess what? I'm in a good mood. Yes, I am. My arm, little bit hurty. Not a lot. Just a little bit. That's what strong painkillers give you. The freedom to move. And it's put me in a good mood. I did wake up at 5:30, like I have been doing for the last few weeks. That's fine. I did get up. I was out walking by just after 6. Again, that's fine. It was pouring with rain. But I feel like I'm winning today. I do. I am just about to set up and start work. I've got a lot to do today, so I'm looking forward to getting stuck in. And I'm looking forward to Mr. Warner servicing me with coffee and snacks. Yeah, everything's going to be good today. I've had a busy morning at work, so I need a break and a stretch of my legs. Mr. Warner is up there. He's determined to get this off the wall today. That definitely wasn't empty, Mr. Warner.
Part 2 of removing the water tank. The water only comes up to about here. This section is the bit that heats the water, and thankfully I took the cover off and found the drain hole. I'm so glad I didn't unbolt it first, and then I would have been trying to lift the weight of all this water down. I've got to stay focused and keep an eye on it. I've come to the conclusion that this has been leaking for a long time. This cover, you see how rusty it is in there? That was wet in there, and that was the cover that was covering the electrics. We are so lucky that we stopped using it when we did, because that would have just filled that eventually, shorted out that the electric in there, and it probably would have tripped the switch. But even still, it's water electrics don't go. And still it goes on. I think I'm draining the reservoir up the road.
Yeah, that's...
It's about the 5th washing up bowl for the water. God, I didn't try and take this down with all that water in it, because that would have been bad news. One, it would have been really heavy, and two, we might have ended up with a tsunami of water across the floor.
I'm going to nip over to the Happy Apple, see if I can get some soup. I need something to warm me up.
It's definitely slowing down. All that massive thing does over there is feed the kitchen tap with hot water and the bathroom tap on the other side. The shower heats itself, so it's a complete waste of time leaving that on. This is going to leave a whole lot of nastiness behind there. So I've got to plasterboard it, and then I've got a friend at the marina who's going to come and plaster it for me, just that little bit, and we're going to put shelves in there, so we're going to gain all that space, which would be great, and loads of pipe work will be able to come out in the corner of the room and behind the washing machine that we don't need. This is one of the bolts that was holding that up. I've never seen one with a square end before, and it is like as long as my finger and really fat, but then the bit of wood that this is screwed to is just held in by screws. Anyway, I think we're nearly empty. It's slowing right down now.
I got organic Thai green vegetable and some bread. So soup is ready, Mr. Warner. It wasn't chicken soup. I added our own chicken. That is delicious soup eaten. Back to work for me. That's me here.
Right.
Oh.
That was, so this is the tank. You sort of get an idea how tall it is now. It's probably about 4 foot, and I'm not joking when I say I reckon it weighs about 30 kilos. And when you're half up a ladder on a worktop teetering, and it's still out, I knew it had water in the top, so I knew I couldn't let it go over. And then we put it on the floor, and then loads of water gushed out. Let's show you what we got behind the wall. So this is a numerous selection of wallpaper. This is like a, oh, it must be quite old. We've got some serious finishing to do up here. So this piece of wood's coming out. That piece of wood's coming out. I'm going to need to probably have to plasterboard it so that Scott can just skim it. And I need to tidy all that up down there, where, because all this brickwork was hidden behind a panel, and the previous owner took it out to expose it. But obviously I've got to finish it off a little bit neater than that and take that massive chunk out the top, and then put some, it looks like he's used expanding foam in the void, so I'll have to get some of that to finish that up there. And then, yeah, the exposed wall's all right though. It looks all right to me, so I'm quite happy with the exposed wall. It needs a jolly good clean though. And this is going to be my next adventure, how I'm going to get those wires out, because obviously we don't need those there now, and I really need them down the bottom. So they must come out down the bottom somewhere, so hopefully I'm going to be able to pull them through. Anyway, tidy up time, see if I can find someone that will come and take the heater away. I'm a bit knackered, to be honest with you.
Well, ever since I finished work this evening, frazzled I am. My brain is frazzled. I'm going to get my comfies on. Glenn's just gone to get something to eat, and we're going to sit down and watch Sewing Bee. So that is it for today, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning and welcome to Thursday. They're still cleaning the Market Square opposite. They're giving that good old clean. With all the rain as well, it's going to be super shiny. What's going on today? Well, this morning I'm heading over to see Kat at the Brixton massage room. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm trying not to pin all my hopes on the fact that she's going to fix me with my arm. Having a massage is just one of the best things you can do. It's like a gift to yourself. And I don't know why I have to wait till I'm broken to book a massage. I should make time for it every other month or something like that. But come on, let's get going. Glenn's going to drop me off, and then he's going to go and see a car. So let's get on our way. Look how lovely and clean this is. It's a beautiful morning. It's going to rain later though, so let's just enjoy this blue sky right now. Brixton is looking glorious in this autumn sunshine. Big fish lorries coming out. Yeah, lots of fishing boats in today. Brilliant. Thank you, Mr. Warner. I will see you in a little bit.
Yeah, I've just dropped Mrs. Warner off for a massage, see if it can help her arm at all. Now I'm going to have a look at a car. I just want something cheap to run around in, really. So I'm going to have a look at a car in Torquay. I don't think this is going to be the right one for me, but I want to see what you get for your money here. This one's going to be, I think, too expensive to tax, which it always puts me off. I think it's 365, and it's not even anything special. It's like a 1.6 petrol. But anyway, let's go make my way over to there. We've arrived and we've just spotted the car over there, so I'll just drop them a message and have a look at it. I had a look at the car. It had a huge crack in the windscreen. The exhaust is blowing like mad. It's got an ABS light on, which means it's got a sensor out somewhere. The windscreen wipers don't work, and it's got a big dent in the sill on the passenger side. So given all of those things, even though it wasn't particularly expensive, he only wants, I think it wants 1,100 quid for it, but still he said he'd drop some money off of it. But I'd give 300 quid for that car. And the nightmare is I haven't got the places to fix all those things, even though it's MOT'd. God knows how it got through an MOT, to be fair. But anyway, he was very disappointed and sad about it, because it's been up for sale for a long time, but I'd imagine that everyone's saying the same thing. He needs to get it fixed, and it said in the advert it'd been valeted. It was a bad job. Anyway, let's go back to Brixham and see what else we can find. I'm just going down to the boat to sit down there for a bit, do a few little jobs while Mrs. Warner is having a massage, and she'll walk around at 11:30, and then hopefully we can go and get some lunch, because I am starving. My word, it's windy out there. So here I am down at the boat. I'm not going to do any engine jobs today because it's just too blowy out there and windy. I want to remove the rev counter, which has got the hour counter in it as well. Now the LCD is either broken or just needs a repair, so I'm going to take that out, tape it all up. I need to make sure I'm careful with the wires, because there's a lot on the back of there and I need to make sure I remember where they all go. So I'm going to do that, tape it, zip tie it, take lots of pictures of it just so I can remember. And so this is the back of the dashboard, and I need to get this one out. Basically I need to unbolt it and take all these wires off. I don't know if you can see them. You can do it from the front by tipping the dashboard forward, but I thought if I could do it from the rear, then it'll save taking all the screws out of the dashboard. So here is said clock. I don't think it's serviceable, but you can see in the bottom it's really black in the hour counter. I'll take it back to the flat and see what I can do.
That massage was painful, but in all the right places. My arm is feeling so much better. Anyway, the sun's shining. Just come to pick up Mr. Warner. And are we heading back to Totnes now?
I don't know.
We'll see. Right, let's catch up with Mr. Warner and I'll get back to you. It's breezy out there. Anyway, we went and had some lunch. We had a little mooch around the charity shops. Now we're back at the car, heading back to the flat. Come on, let's go. The forecast said it was going to pour this afternoon.
No, what, Lisa?
What?
They weren't lying.
They weren't lying. Oh, this is dangerous. Mr. Warner in the centre aisle of Aldi. Let's see what he's got his hands on. Mr. Warner, what you got there?
A massive telescopic ratchet.
A massive telescopic ratchet. Okay, there we go.
I was going to get a break.
Here's the Isle of Dreams. Are you happy with your purchase?
Do you know what? I've been after like a long break bar for a long time, and apparently this is like a ratchet one. It comes out extra long. Makes you a massive breaker bar, which is fantastic. You know,
oh, you're so happy.
That's like a little thing.
I haven't seen you so happy for ages.
Yeah, it's just a little thing. I mean, I don't know how good it is, but for $9.99.
I bought all the cheese. Yes, I did. I don't know why. I was just like, mascarpone? Oh, yes, we'll have some of that. Little baby mozzarella balls. Oh, yeah, we'll have some of that. I had to stop myself. I was going to go for cottage cheese as well, and I was like, no, Lisa. Anyway, back to Totnes in the rain. These painkillers I'm on make me feel a bit woozy.
Really?
Yeah, I'll feel a bit light-headed. Let's go to the zero waste shop. I need some ginger, I need some vegetable stock. I could do with some peanut butter. Would you believe it? We're almost out. And there was something else. Ginger, vegetable stock, peanut butter. Can't remember. Let's go and get those 3 things anyway. Come on, let's go. We do need some sugar as well. I see an afternoon of baking ahead of me. That's it, Mr. Warner. You got it. Then under the peanut machine.
Which is this one.
Yeah. Perfect. A bit more. Yeah, yeah, that'll do. We've got our stuff. The rain clouds are coming. It's that sort of weather. 1 minute sunny, 1 minute it's gonna pour. It's just started pouring. That was perfect timing. Anyway, let's get cooking. Got some vegetable stock. Got some peanut butter and got, oh no, not that one. Not that one. Where's the ginger? Where's the ginger? Oh, here we go. Got lots of ginger. I was gonna make some ginger biscuits, but first I'm gonna use the leftover fruit loaf and make some bread pudding. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, we were so lucky to miss that shower. That's 500 grams of that fruit loaf chopped up in a big bowl. I am improvising this recipe because I'm using a fruit loaf already, so I've sort of halved the amount of dried fruit that I'd normally put in. 1.5 tablespoons of mixed spice. I love a bit of mixed spice. I haven't got enough milk, so I'm going to have to top it up with Glen's Barista Edition oat milk. We need 600 ml of that. Pour that in. One thing we do get living here is a lot of car alarms going off. It's a regular occurrence. See what I mean? Never mind, we're going to keep on going. So 140 grams of sugar, normally like a brown sugar of some sort, but I haven't got any, so I'm using caster sugar and 2 beaten eggs. Right, there we go. Oh my goodness, that is substantial. Anyway, I'm going to let this sit for 15 minutes. That sat there for 15 minutes. I'm now going to pour in 100 grams of melted butter, stick it in the pan, sprinkle a bit of sugar on the top and stick it in the oven. It's got to be in there for 1.5 hours. I thought while that oven's on for 1.5 hours, I may bake the pork that I'm going to cook for tonight's dinner, because it makes sense. Stick them both in the oven at the same time. I'm taking some shortcuts. In this pan, I was going to grate some garlic and ginger, but you know what? I'm just throwing them in. Some garlic cloves and a big bit of ginger, some stock and a little bit of rice wine vinegar and a spoonful of sugar. I'm just going to put that in, put the pork in, let that sit in the oven for 1.5 hours doing its thing. Right, that's everything in there. I'm going to stick that in the oven. Right, that's in the oven. Let us pour the melted butter into here. In this goes. Oh, what's this gonna taste like? Who knows? Man has just arrived to come and take that big monstrosity. We can't wait for that to go. I'm so glad that has gone. That was a bit tricky to get down the stairs. I stayed well out of it. In all the drama, I forgot to show you this. I'm interested to see what that is going to taste like. Pork also out. This tastes good. I've also just sent the newsletter out. Talk about everything happening at once. Right, pork, rice, it's all going on. Here we go, Mr. Warner. Sticky pork. Well, dinner was delicious. Oh, let's ask Mr. Warner.
It was a good dinner. Pork. What was it? It was crunchy, crispy pork.
It was. Well, it was good. We don't often get a good from Mr. Warner, but there we have it. Anyway, that is it from us this evening. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning and welcome to Friday. I love a Friday and I'm going to love today because we got loads going on. So come on, let's get going. I'll tell you where we're off to en route. Where are we off to? Firstly, we're off to Brixham because Glenn has seen a car that he would like to go and have a look at. We need a second car by the 22nd of September, because I will be taking this car to go on holiday with my mum, and Glenn will have no way of getting to work. But that is not all that's going on today. Oh no, I've persuaded Mr. Warner to go to Seaton. As you can see, it is the most beautiful day. Glenn's just gone to have a look at the car. I'm waiting in the car. So Mr. Warner has brought the car, so that's great. He's very excited about that. We're going to give Mr. Warner a couple of minutes to get the car parked up. That is all car stuff sorted. We are now on our way to Seaton. 1 hour 25 minutes, Google is saying, but we're on our way. Well, I'm a little bit sad that it's raining because I want to go on the open top trams at Seaton. Big farm shop here, Mr. Warner. Oh, look, is that an emu or an ostrich? I always get them muddled up. That looks like an emu to me. This looks a popular place. What's the difference between an emu and an ostrich?
An emu and an ostrich are both large, flightless birds that belong to a group called ratites. While they share some similarities, there are several key differences in their size, appearance, behaviour, and where they are found.
I have a problem with that definition. Ostriches are native to Africa and emus are native to Australia. But if you were, like we did, see one in a field in Devon, that doesn't help you. And then it says an ostrich is the biggest. So unless you've got an emu and an ostrich standing next to each other, speed was the third thing. Basically, there's not a lot in it. The ostrich is the fastest. The emu, although very fast, is not as fast. But unless you've got the two lined up for a race, then that doesn't help. Well, I've found the way to identify the difference in their appearance. So ostriches have a long, mostly bare neck, whereas emus, their neck is covered in feathers. That's all we needed to know. So in that field, that was an ostrich because it had a bare neck. We're not far from Sidmouth and Lyme Regis. Oh, look at that, that's lovely. Going through a town, although I'm not sure what town it is. They have got some nice properties here, Glenn. We have just come into Sidmouth. We're now 10 minutes away. This journey has seemed to take a long time. So we're just weaving our way through Seaton. They're lovely little cottages, aren't they? We are still in Devon, by the way. We are.
You wouldn't have thought it.
Yeah, no, we have come a long way.
Gonna wait for our tram to come in. Here it comes. Oh, how cute are these? They gotta hook that on and then walk it round. It's a very manual process. And then where's it hook onto? Oh, back onto there. There we go. The question is, do we sit downstairs or upstairs? With the dodgy weather, it's a bit of a risk. Oh look, they manually flip the seats so they're in the right direction of travel. How cool is that?
It's the littlest staircase. Oh, it's tiny.
Shall we sit right at the front? And we're off.
Somewhere to get something to eat, something to drink perhaps, this is a place you could consider breaking your journey.
There was a rain shower 3/4 of the way along, stopped at the next station, all of us that were on the top deck, and we went and sat inside, which was lovely. Anyway, we're here at Collerton now, and we are going to take a stroll towards the town centre here, which is about 3/4 of a mile. Blue sign there, says town centre, 3/4 of a mile this away. Mr. Warner's got a march on. Saw a deer as well. while we were coming through, but by the time I'd got my camera out, we'd gone past. Absolutely stunning scenery though. We came through the wetlands, lots of bird life. River Axe, I think it was. I've got a feeling it goes to Axminster. I mean, I'm just guessing these things. Collerton, Devon's most rebellious town? I wonder why it was rebellious. Oh, we'll have to find that out, won't we? Oh, hold on. There's a board. Yeah, 17th century was a turbulent time. Skirmishes, fighting, civil war between royalists and parliamentarians. Misery followed in 1646 when the plague caused the death over 450 local souls. Oh my goodness. Wow, I think we're heading into the town centre now. All the yellow signs down here say the carnival procession is on this Saturday. It's just starting to rain again. Blue sky now. Look how gorgeous these white properties look against the blue sky. Really unusual church tower there. Not seen one like that before. So, what an unusual church tower. I wonder what the history behind that is. Can you see that massive cock up there? You don't often see a massive cockerel on top of a church. No, you don't. Public gardens. How lovely is that? I don't think Mr. Warner was lying when he said the town centre was this way. Oh, I like the sound of that game. Nabbit. Been in the charity shop, 2 lovely items there. I'll show you when we get back, but because they've got the carnival, all the shops have got a best dressed window entry competition. This one's very bright. Look at that gorgeous building over there. Oh, doesn't it look lovely with all the flags? I wonder if this is just for the carnival or if these are up all the time. And the bunting. You know my thoughts on bunting. Places always look better with bunting. That is quite a lovely little place. Despite its background of rebellion, the whole town's gearing up for the carnival procession. Let's go and have a close-up at this gorgeous building over here. Old church house. Look at that door. Look at it. The charity shop that I went in is called the Lantern St Andrew's Church Charity Shop. I've never seen a charity shop for a church before. They did have some beautiful things in that charity shop, some really quality items. We're going to walk through the churchyard to get back to the tram station. I think I quite fancy an ice cream, Mr. Warner, when we get back. Blessed are they who do not allow their dogs to foul this sacred churchyard. Wow, yeah, that's a whopper, isn't it? That must have been someone very special. Let's have a look. Captain Henry Wilson, aged LXX. LXX. Oh, I'm not good with my Roman numerals. I really recommend, if you ever find yourself on Seaton tram, getting off and having a look round here. I've just had a look at the bus stop, and the buses run from here to Taunton to Wellington, so that is Somerset. So I think we're pretty close on the Devon-Somerset border. We've got a lot of blue sky. We reckon we can make it all the way back on the top deck. Let's see if we can get on this one. It's going to be quite busy going back. The question is, are we going to make it back without the rain? Big black clouds just coming behind us. We haven't even left yet and it's just started to rain. It's pouring. We're going to try and outrun it. This is where wet weather gear would have been a good idea. Got to stop the traffic. It's still raining a little bit, but the sun has come out and it's not as bad now, so we're just on the next leg of our trip. we got absolutely soaked. Absolutely soaked. While we are here in Seaton, we thought we'd have a look around the town centre. And at least while we're walking, we can dry off. I see the sea. That's a very nice piece of art, isn't it? Whoa, Shingly Beach. Nice charity shop selection here. Let's go and have a wander. Oh, it's like a charity shop trail, this one. Glenn's just said it reminds me a little bit of Ilfracombe. Nice looking butcher's shop. Well, that was a very enjoyable Friday. That was like a full day out, that was. Let me show you what I got from the charity shop. I bought these trousers, culottes we'll call those. I like them, so I brought those. And also, I saw this game in the window called Nabbit. I've never heard of it before, but from the makers of Scrabble. It's the family game of stolen words. Yeah, so I'm going to get this out later and we'll have a look. I'm going to end this week's vlog here because I want to get it edited and uploaded super early because our internet's slow this week. So that is it for this week. We'll see you next week. I think we've achieved a lot this week. We got the chimney sorted. You got that water heater off the wall. That was a large, substantial job, wasn't it?
The man who took it away said he'd never, in all the years he'd been doing scrap metal, he'd never seen one like it.
I know, it was a whopper. A whopper. So I'm pleased we got those 2 jobs done. They were big, and one of them was an expensive job, wasn't it? But it needed doing.
Obviously bought a second car today.
Oh, yes. Bought a second car today. We'll show you that in next week's vlog. This week, I discovered that you could join Patreon for free, which is excellent. Head on over there if you fancy joining us. I would like to say a massive thank you to everyone who's joined us, but especially to Janice, Allen, Penny, Leslie and Marion. A special thanks to those guys for signing up and supporting us. That is it for this week, Mr. Warner.
Yep, a very different weather week this week, and this weekend we've got some sort of storm coming in Sunday, Monday, so I'm at work Sunday. It'll be interesting.
We'll look forward to that. Anyway,
we'll see you
next week.
Bye.
Bye.